Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'll be giving a first-time reaction to the song Gotta Get You Into My Life, first by the Beatles, that's the original version, and then we'll be checking out the cover by Earth, Wind, and Fire. And I love to do reactions like this where we first listen to the original, then the cover, because we hear the original context in which this song was envisioned, and then we get to hear how it's reinterpreted. And the thing is, when you think of the Beatles and Earth, Wind, and Fire, for all intents and purposes, these two groups exist in such different genres. I'm very curious to hear what the original sounds like, and I can only imagine then how Earth, Wind, and Fire are going to take it. Because when you think of the Beatles, we think rock, Earth, Wind, and Fire, we think, well, September, and R&B. As an aside, I need to listen to more Earth, Wind, and Fire just in general, so that I know more songs other than September. But anyways, super excited to check these songs out today. But before we do, a huge thanks goes to Rodney for making this request. Thank you very much, my friend. Now, let's jump into it.
I was alone, I took a ride, I didn't know what I would find there. Another road where maybe I could see another kind of mind there. Ooh, then I suddenly see you. Ooh,
Did the audio clip out there?
I could see another kind of mind there. Ooh,
You heard that, right? The audio just cut off.
kind of mind there. Ooh, then I suddenly see you. Ooh, did I tell you I need you every single day of my life? You didn't run, you didn't lie, you knew I wanted just to hold you.
It's interesting. So as I've gone on my Beatles journey on the channel, we've listened to a lot of their early albums and material. This production feels, I guess, further down the line because, right away we're starting with brighter vocals, punchier brass. The fact that we even have brass may be indicative that this is later Beatles, but it's far more pronounced in the mix. It may have to do with the fact that this is a remastered version, but something about this production feels just a tad bit more modern than I'm used to from the Beatles.
You didn't run, you didn't lie,
Even
you
in
knew
their
I wanted
approach
just
to
to
the
hold
melody.
you. And had you gone, you knew in time we'd meet again, for I had told you. Ooh, you were meant to be near me. Ooh, and I want you to hear me say we'll be together every day. Got to get you into my life. What can I do? What can I be? When I'm with you, I wanna stay there. If I'm true, I'll
What is up with these cut-off vocals? I guess this is an intentional choice. It is just not what I'm familiar with when it comes to the Beatles. I'm more used to the layered harmonies. And in this song, we've, I think, had two vocal lines throughout, seemingly by the same member. But to discern those two pitches isn't such an easy task. So to me, it's almost like we've de-emphasized the harmony here in favor of what's happening on the side of the horns, them swelling, getting louder, punching in and out, that kind of thing.
What can I do? What can I be? When I'm with you, I wanna stay there. If I'm true, I'll never leave, and if I do, I know the way there. Ooh, and I suddenly see you. Ooh, did I tell you I need you every single day of my life? Got to get you into my life.
Is this kind of like... Is this kind of like Motown? That is so interesting. It's a rather short song too, so I feel like I'm having to figure this out. It's hard to figure out because like I'm first getting a bit of whiplash in terms of the style of Beatles song I'm familiar with versus what we got here, because it almost felt like a Billy Joel song in some senses. The brass especially like had a very, very pronounced role in this track that for me has not been typical of the Beatles. And the cut-off vocals, and then like the vocals themselves getting very loud at some moments too, like almost like shouting into the mic. And I do like this production a lot as well. I don't know, it's just not at all what I was expecting in terms of style for the Beatles, which now makes me immensely curious to hear how Earth, Wind and Fire re-envision this one, because as I was listening to this Beatles version, I was thinking like the song feels rather like celebratory and loud. Let's see where Earth, Wind and Fire take it. Oh wow, oh with electric guitar. Hold on, that intro already a statement. Oof. The sizzle on those trumpets at the end. We're getting snaps and really piercing trumpet.
Got to get you into my life, into my life. Got to get you into my life, into my life. Got to get you into my life.
Oh, I like the drums in this.
Got to get you into my life, into my life. Got to get you into my life, into my life.
There's that like swag in the vocals. Unison melodies were happening, was that a synth guitar we were hearing? Because it sort of reminds me of what you hear when you listen to Pat Metheny. Let me go back. Right here. So you can hear the vocals clearly, but that sound that is almost like a silver lining over it, over the vocals, is that the synth guitar or is that something else? Or like horns maybe?
I was alone, I took a ride, didn't know what I would find.
Oh, now the funky strumming in your left headphone.
Another road where maybe I could see another side. There, ooh, and then I suddenly see, ooh, and then I tell you that and had you gone, you knew in time we'd meet again. For I told you, ooh, you were meant to be near me. Ooh, I really want for you to hear me say we'll be together every day. Got to get you into my life. Got to get you in, got to get you into my life. Got to get you into my life, yeah. Got to get you into my life. Got to get you into my life. Got to get you into my life. Got to get you into.
And listen to how pronounced the bass is too in this version, because you have this like bubbly bass below. It's not too low, but it is vibrant down there, and that tells you something, because think about how bright and pointed the brass is, and then the vocals that are like bouncing effortlessly right in the middle. There's so much to pay attention to. So if you can hear the bass, it's far more obvious here than it was in the Beatles version. In fact, I don't even know if I heard a bass in the Beatles version.
Got to get you into my life. Got to get you into my life. Got to get you into my life. Got to get you into my
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Then I suddenly see, ooh, did I tell you that I need you every single day of my life? Got to get you into my life. Got to get you in, got to get you into my life. My life. Got to get you into my life. Got to get you into my life. Got to get you in, got to get you in, got to get you in, got to get you into my life.
So ripping that note up.
Into my life. Got to get you in, got to get you in, got to get you in, got to get you into my life.
Yeah, I think Earth, Wind, and Fire are gonna take the cake for me on this one. Just so much energy in their version. I'm already biased towards the electric guitar, so I'm not gonna harp on that too much here, but love the utilization of the electric guitar in the lead, in the solo sections, but as well as in the kind of like funky strumming you would hear throughout. It was more panned towards the left, but it created this really nice, almost like high counterpoint to the really bright and pronounced trumpets and brass, like I kept referring to, because those are almost like piercing in the way they would kind of like sizzle out of existence. Like that is like the dominating element in, I guess, both of versions is the brass here. And the way that I would compare the brass in the Beatles versus what we got in Earth, Wind, and Fire, there was just that extra level of spice and heat added to the Earth, Wind, and Fire dish that is just unmistakable and draws me in so quickly. I like that the bass was really pronounced in this too. I mentioned that. Additionally, there was a lot more multiple vocal layers going on that I was able to notice, singing different parts of the lead melody at different points, like almost like staggering the section across the entirety of the chorus. So when you have that, let's call it like 12 bars, you have one vocal line taking like the first 2 bars, and then the second vocal line taking the next 2 bars, and they alternate, but at some points too they also overlap, creating these really interesting vocal polyrhythms. And then you stack on top of that the cool drum work, and then when the brass wants to kind of like do its thing, I think there was just a lot of really cool aspects to what made this song really pop in my mind from Earth, Wind, and Fire. And I guess last but not least, I like the vocal delivery in this track a lot. It felt like there was this sort of built-in swag to the performance. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Earth, Wind, and Fire. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and would like to request a reaction yourself, whether it's more from the Beatles, more Earth, Wind, and Fire, or anyone else for that matter, you can do so by hitting the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.